Chapter 1. It was when Gordon pushed past him up the steps to the plane that the anger surfaced again. He was trying to get the window seat. Doug was sure of it. In their parents' eyes, he knew it was something so small that it wasn't even worth talking about. A nothing compared to the stress of recent months. But to Doug, it was just one more insult to add to the mountain of grievances that had been growing over the past few years. Longer than that, maybe. So long he couldn't even remember. Maybe that's how it was with brothers. "Gordy!" he hissed as they edged by the smiling flight attendant at the top. His brother didn't even turn around. "Gordy!" Doug hissed again. "I get the window seat, Mom said." At row 17, Gordon swung himself in next to the window. "Move!" Doug insisted. "You had it last time." "So what? You've had it twice in a row before." "I never did." A large bag bumped against his leg as a man tried to get past. "Excuse me," the man said. "Doug, will you please find one of the other seats?" said Mom, coming up behind him. "Take 20C. Mom, Gordon's got—" "Could I get by, please?" A heavy-set woman pushed past Mother and glared at Doug. "For heaven's sake, Doug, take another seat." Every inch of Mother's face showed strain and exasperation. "I don't care who sits where, just sit." Furious, Doug reached over and socked Gordon's arm, then stomped on down the aisle and slid into 20C next to a kid who was playing Game Boy and chewing gum. The boy glanced over. "Hi, what's your name?" he asked, right off the bat, just like that. Doug didn't feel like talking to anyone, but he did. "Doug Griot, what's yours?" "Griot, what kind of name is that?" the boy asked. And then, without waiting for an answer, "Mine's Ronnie Beck." "Yeah? What kind of name is that?" Doug retorted. He was steamed. The boy studied him, then shrugged. "Don't have a cow," he said. "This is going to be the lousiest trip I've ever taken." Doug leaned back in the seat and watched his father put his carry-on bag in the overhead compartment. This is what happens when you're late getting to the airport. All the good seats are gone. When the taxi had come that morning, Gordon had to go to the bathroom at the last minute, and then they were 2 miles from home when Mom realized she'd forgotten the tickets. With Uncle Lloyd so sick up in Boston, though, she'd had a lot on her mind lately. Doug could understand that. They were scattered like plants in the desert. Doug halfway back with this Nintendo nerd. Gordon 3 rows up on the other side by the window. Mom beside Gordon, and Dad 2 rows up from them on the aisle. The really weird thing was that Doug didn't even like the window seat. He just wanted a choice. Just wanted things 50-50. It never seemed like that. It was more like Doug 40, Gordon 60, Doug 20, Gordon 80. Why couldn't his parents see that? Why couldn't they understand that it wasn't an argument about window seats or the last piece of chocolate cake or who got the new bike and who got the used one? It was an argument about fairness. It was... "I hate to fly," said Ronnie Beck, rubbing the palm of one hand on his jeans. "That's why I bring a game, so I won't notice when the plane takes off." "Why do you fly, then?" The kid shrugged again. "You do what you have to do." "You alone?"